Hello and welcome to Budget with Brian, and today we've been sent a fantastic package from Huepar. It is a 360-degree laser level. In today's video we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to walk around the unit itself, turn it on, have a look, see how it functions, and then just sum up with what we think about it. So let's get straight into the unboxing. So this unit was sent to me by Huepar, which is very kind of them. We did a video on their laser distance measure some time ago, which did very well. We'll put a link to where you can see their products also on YouTube. This one is going to be a laser level. So this is how it comes. It comes in this hard, rigid plastic case, which I think is a step up from what I normally see or have been reviewing in recent times. They all seem to come in soft carry cases or just a cardboard box. This one doesn't. This one comes in this hard case, which I have to say, it's got a nice rubberized handle. It's got these nice catches which, you know, look fairly rugged and durable. So that's my first impression. In the box you get the unit itself. Here it is. It's on a stand, on a magnetic stand. It comes with a USB Type-C charger, which is good to see. No pun intended there. It comes with the obligatory wall wart. I would imagine that this isn't the quickest charging one, but there we go. Comes with a target. If I can get that out. No, it's, yep, there we go. Comes with one of those reflective targets. I've never really used one, but I'm sure there are applications where those are useful. And a little user manual, but that's the box itself, which is pretty good. So we'll just take that to one side and we'll come back to the unit itself. Again, I think the charger and that's not really overly interested. This is what we're really interested in, is these two items here. So let's just change the camera angle again and have a good close look at those. So first of all, I'm just going to separate those two items because I want to show you these individually. So here's the unit as it comes. It's got a good strong rubberized quality feel to it in comparison to maybe some of the others that we've looked at. It does come with rechargeable batteries. Now it looks to me like these are 18650 cells inside a plastic carrier. There's the charging port just here. We can go ahead and take this plastic travel part off, so now we're live. Go ahead and reinstall that. So that's the battery compartment on the bottom. We have the obligatory tripod screw thread, which is great, and we've got some little rubber feet here so it'll sit still. There we go. Now this one is 360 in 3 separate planes, so that's particularly useful when you're working on site, to be able to put crosshair in multiple directions, and of course, you know, to be having a vertical 360 and a horizontal 360, but you've got 2 vertical 360s, which is very useful. That's that side. This side is plain. We've also, by the look of it, got another charging port. Yeah, there's another little charging port just underneath this flap here, which is covered up with a rubber dust and probably moisture. I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but certainly moisture resistant anyway. And then we've got the power button. And there we go. This is a green laser level, which is known for its brightness and clarity. Now it's blinking there at the minute, probably because I've got the lock. Yes, I have. I've got the lock on. So let's just take that lock off so it can now level itself, which it has now done. We've got on the top here, so now blinking away saying it's out of level. On the top here we've got a very nice power indicator. I don't know whether you can see that there. That's a 4-bar power indicator, so that's showing you exactly how charged up the batteries are, which is quite good. Lots of the other ones that I've reviewed that have rechargeable batteries haven't shown a battery life indicator, yeah, if you're going out to site, you might want to check to see whether how how well that's charged up before you spend the day doing that, and or have forgotten your charger, although there's one in the box. That would be a useful thing to know. The power button also doubles up as the sort of function button, if you like. So you can turn on the various combinations of laser beams being on and off. So that last one takes us all the way back to being all the way on. Now there's also this P and a little sine wave. Now, if you turn that on, what's actually happening now is this laser is pulsing at a very high rate, and it means that it's compatible with the receivers so that you can use this over a long distance, maybe outside, that sort of thing. I think I've done a review of one of those before, so I'll put a link here where you can see that video. Doesn't come with this kit, it's an optional extra, but again, I'll link to where you can get all of these below. That's what that button does. Now, in terms of features, you might think that we're kind of done, because we all know what a 360-degree laser does, but something that this one I felt was particularly good at is recovering from a knock. That settles down relatively quickly in comparison to some of the others that I've used. So I'll just show you this as a comparison. If I can work out how to turn it on. Yeah, there we go. Here's another one. And you can see that just the slightest knock or wobble, and that takes quite a long time to settle down in comparison to the Huepar, which is pretty quick. So that's good for a number of reasons. The main one being is that if you're working on site and gets knocked, that you're returning to that level quite quickly. And I think it is an important feature to have in a good quality laser level. I thought I'd take the opportunity just to go through some of the specifications that I found in the manual. We're looking at the green one here on the left. That's the B03CG, and this is the 3x 360-degree cross-line laser level. The things that sort of caught my eye there were actually the working distance is 40 meters. That's the reference working distance. That's at 100 lux. But the reference working distance with laser receiver, so that's the, if you remember, we had that, we're able to turn on that pulse part, is 40 to 60 meters, which is quite significant actually when you think about it. The other useful information that I found here was the operating time. So with these batteries that come with it, it is 8 hours on the green version, but on the red it's 12. But I personally, I don't think I'm going back to red as an option, just because the green is so much brighter. And then there's a few other details there. Well, for example, charging time is saying it's 5 hours with that particular charger. And it's got an IP rating of IP54. And then there's some details there about operating temperature. But yeah, actually good specs for a unit at this price. So let's power this off. Oh, I think that actually needs to be locked, and then you can power it off. There we go. Let's move to the stand. So again, we've got a number of sort of key features in here. You can, on the back here, we've got 2 strong magnets. You can hang it on a hook or a nail. So that's handy. It's also got rubber feet on the bottom of it, so it's not going to move around. It has, again, 2 sizes for tripod. This bottom one is more popular for the bigger helical laser levels that come on significantly stronger and heavy duty tripods, but this top one is the standard thread size for, you know, camera tripods, that sort of thing, and indeed is the same as the thread on the bottom of the unit. So it screws on much like you would imagine. Actually, it goes on like this, so we'll just screw that on super quick, and then you have this nice adjustable base for turning and getting accurate positions of where you want to be. So the idea is that, you know, this sticks up on the wall, and we go from that. In fact, I'm going to show you what it looks like stuck on a wall. So there we go, we've come outside actually. This is a sort of a Crittall style metal door, and that is really on there. And so you can level it up quite nicely on there, and then you've got some fine adjustment here for rotating your laser level round and getting it right. The light's failing us unfortunately, so but that's how you mount it onto, you know, a metal surface like that. It really does just have these really strong magnets. So this is the Huepar B03CG. It does come in a couple of different versions. This one's the 360. At the time of filming, this comes in around £160 to 170. Links to where you can get those from Amazon below. I think in summary, the key features that I like about this particular unit, one is the build quality. It does feel ruggedized. It's got good solid rubberized plastics on the outside, which you know, just feel like a good quality solid item. It does have those 360 degree lasers. It is the green laser, which means it's brighter than the red ones. It does have that rechargeable battery, which with the battery indicator, which again, lots of the others don't have that battery indicator. It does come with the pulse service, so it's compatible with those receivers, so you get additional functionality out of the box with it if you use it with one of those. And it does come with this ruggedized case, as well as, you know, the wall mounted stand. I think really this kit has everything in it that you do need, and none of the things that you don't, if that makes sense. And the last item, which I think puts this as being a top performer, is that recovery from being tilted to being level. That recovered very quickly to being level, and I thought that was, you know, again, another sign of a good quality item. And if you use these things professionally, you'll understand that is an important feature. So that was it. That was the unboxing and the quick review and look at this Huepar B03CG. Again, links to where you can get these below, and some of the other models that they have on the Amazon page. And as always, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe!